Today I am doing a Yairi test demo of the 3 Dreadnoughts that I have. I get constant calls all the time about the differences between the Adirondack or the spruce top, and if it's justifiable to pay them more for the Adirondack, if it's worth the upgrade. So I decided to do a little demo, and I'm going to put these on each guitar so you guys can decide for yourself if you hear a difference and if it's worth it to you. So the 3 guitars that I have here today are, this one is going to be the DYM70 R, the slope shoulder, slotted headstock, 12th fretter. We have the Brad Davis. This one's actually discontinued. They're not making this one anymore. I just have one left. To me, that's a really phenomenal guitar. Some people don't like the fact that it has the BD inlay on the 12th fret, which I get it. Some people don't want to play signature guitars, and I can understand why. And then we have the staple, the most popular because of JP Cormier putting out a video of the DYM60 with the aged Honduran. I don't have a DYM72, and a lot of people have been asking about that, but with the DYM60, I think we're going to get a rough idea because most of the sound is coming from the top. So this will hopefully give you some sort of information that will help you decide whether or not any one of these particular guitars might be a better fit for you. So without further ado, we'll get right into it. So like I mentioned, this is the DYM70 SV or Sunburst, they're calling it now, the new model. Sitka top, Sunburst, 12th fretter, slotted headstock, and then we have the East Indian rosewood on the back and sides. So to me, this is a really cool guitar. Guitars to me are like tools, different guitar for a different job. Just depends on what you're trying to chase after, what kind of sound you're going for. This one has a very deep tone as well as clarity in the notes and the chords. So I think this is a really good guitar. Honestly, I think all 3 of these are great guitars, but I wanted to demo each one so we could have some sort of maybe better understanding and clarity of each type of wood and see if there's any noticeable differences, and if so, how much. Now we have the DYM70 Brad Davis. Like I said, this model is discontinued in theory, and not all guitars are the same, obviously. We have a Sitka spruce top, we have a spruce top, and we have an East Indian rosewood back and sides on this one. So in theory, it should really sound similar to the other guitar. The bracing is the same. So without further ado, let's give it a shot. So this one has a good tone too. They're similar, but there was definitely a noticeable, in my opinion, noticeable difference between the two guitars. I actually do some testing on each of the guitars that come in. It's called checking the monopole mobility. And we're able to thump the top of the guitar and see how much vibration we're getting out of it. So I would be interested to put it to the test to see how this guitar compares to the DYM70. That would tell us how much the top is vibrating. And the other one seems like it's vibrating a little better than this one, but nonetheless, still a great guitar. All right, so finally we have the most popular guitar in the Yairi line, besides the staple WY1 that a lot of people come after for performers, is the DYM60 HD because of the aged Honda and mahogany. JP Cormier did the video, did the comparison, bragged about how good the guitar was, and it blew up. It's a very popular guitar. It's an amazing guitar. It's the one guitar that I've sold so many of that has not been returned. I think maybe I've had one return, and that was because they just wanted a smaller body guitar. Outside of that, this has been the most popular guitar that I sell in the Yairi lineup. So here it goes. So overall, I think they're all great guitars. I do think that the DYM60 did have the loudest projection after strumming all three and doing the G test on it, just strumming the G chord and just really laying into it. The DYM60, in my opinion, did have the best overall volume. And then second after that was going to be the DYM70. At the end of the day, I think all three are good options. in order of volume, I think the 60 is the loudest, followed by the slope shoulder, and then the Brad Davis model. As far as warmth, I think the slope shoulders sounded a little better than the DYM70. So at the end of the day, I really think it all has to do with what you're trying to do and what you're trying to chase after. So I hope this video helped in some ways, helped you figure out what was important to you and kind of give you some tonal clarity of the three different types. If you'd like to see me do more Yairi videos, feel free to like and comment and let me know in the comment section. I've got tons of other Yairis that I've done, and I'm thinking about doing more of this just because it helps answer questions to customers that call in, and I hear it all the time, like what they're trying to do, and hopefully this will bring some clarity to their decisions. Thank you guys for watching.